Israel is a land of contrast where ancient biblical sites sit alongside ultra-modern cities, a land where mountains and valleys, deserts and seas grace the landscape. A land of tradition and of cutting-edge technological innovations. Today we celebrate all that Israel is, its sights, sounds, and spirit in the 52nd annual Celebrate Israel Parade in New York City. Featuring 40,000 marchers, more than 30 floats, dignitaries, and world-class entertainers, the parade will travel up Fifth Avenue in what has become the world's largest gathering to celebrate Israel. Good afternoon. Welcome, everyone. We have a rainy day here, but boy, what a fun day. One of the great days in the city throughout the year to come and celebrate Israel. We are here at the parade. Once again, thanks for being with us. It is a pleasure to be back here. I'm Steve Lacey, joined by Becky Griffin. You know her from MTV Europe. She's a sports journalist. She is all over social media. Her engagement is off the charts. It is a pleasure to be back here with you once again, Becky.
Great to be here again and great to see you again, Steve, here on Fifth Avenue, ושלום לכל הצופים בישראל או הישראלים ברחבי העולם ברשת, באתר או בערוץ 20 שם בבית. אנחנו נהיה כאן כל אחר הצהריים הזה עם המצעד למען ישראל. We're going to be here on the web, on Israeli television, on American television, Steve, celebrating Israel here on Fifth Avenue.
That's right. All right. Well, you're here on 68th and 5th covering the parade. My 9, that's what we're on right now. We appreciate you being with us. And it is a big day here, of course. As you can see, marching up Fifth Ave right behind us. One of the great sights. Never gets old. A little bit of rain here in New York, but fittingly, right at noon, it seems to have stopped. So
I know.
Hope that the rain holds out.
It's barely drizzling right now,
That's
so
right.
fingers crossed. It is not going to rain on our parade.
That continues to be the deal. All right. Well, the year's parade theme is Israel, sight, sound, and spirit. And while only about the size of New Jersey, the state of Israel is bursting with energy and innovation, and sometimes techno music too, depending where. You never know what's going to go by.
You said our theme is the sights and sounds, so we're starting with the sounds, and now we have Soul Farm, our house band for the parade for the past 6 years that we've been doing this broadcast. So there are also a bit of sounds of Israel that we have for you, and now we have sights of the Israeli the people that support Israel marching down Fifth Avenue now with the Israeli flags and the different banners. And we have a lot of music for you coming today.
Absolutely. And of
course,
go
ahead, Steve.
Let's talk a little bit about Israel itself. Celebrated as a startup nation, Israel, of course, is at the forefront of science and technology. It's a country that speaks to the history and the heart of the Jewish people. With a population of some 8.4 million, Israel's people come from more than 30 regions and countries, making Israel truly a model of diversity.
Like, I'm a true mutt myself. My dad is originally from New York, and his family goes back to... here's some of the members of the consulate that I know. That over there is Amir Saki. So the Israeli consulate is marching by some of the dignitaries as we speak right now. And so as I was saying, I'm a bit of a mutt. So my family, for example, is from Yemen. Mm-hmm. So I'm a total mutt of the East and the West that meets in Israel and makes things a little bit spicy.
Right. We love that spice about you, Becky Griffin. All right. And today we celebrate the 68th birthday of the State of Israel as we sit here fittingly on 68th and 5th Avenue. The Celebrate Israel Parade has truly become a cherished annual event here in New York City. And we're so excited to be sharing it with you once again. As you can see, people have the umbrellas out, but right now they don't need them. We are hoping that continues to be the case. And I believe right now we're going to go to my colleague, Robert Moses, one of my colleagues at Fox 5 here in New York City. Robert.
Hey, Steve and Becky. It's really nice to see you today. Here with the Consul General of Israel in New York, Ambassador Ido Aharoni. And this is a bittersweet day for you. First of all, it's great to see you, as always. So this is your final parade in this capacity. It's bittersweet, as I said. Talk about not only what you will miss most, but what will you remember most?
Well, what I remember most is that for 10 years, throughout my 25 years in government, I marched here and I took part in what is the largest display of support and friendship for the State of Israel, with the State of Israel, anywhere else in the world. And it is befitting that it's happening here in New York, the largest Jewish city in the whole world. And I feel privileged to be here. And I'm doing it for the 10th time, unfortunately, as the last time as a Consul General.
Give us some perspective. What does this parade mean back home in Israel?
Well, you have to think about that. You have 8.5 million Israelis surrounded by countries that are not our friends, to say the least, in a region that is plagued with instability, chronic and imminent instability. And just the notion that here in the capital of the free world, every year, hundreds of thousands of people gather in support of that miracle called the State of Israel is heartening. And people in Israel are extremely appreciative for this celebration. And I am their humble servant representing that gratitude right here in New York.
Do you have a lasting image that you will take from this parade with you, either from this year or from previous years?
Well, the lasting image I will take from this particular parade, of course, is the thousands, tens of thousands of umbrellas. So this parade will be remembered as the Umbrellas Parade. But more seriously, the image that I will take is how when we are one, we are invincible. Nothing can really defeat us when we're united. When we celebrate the values that we share here in New York as well as in Israel, no one can defeat us. And this morning the governor signed an executive order that basically said Israel and New York is one. We are one. If you mess with Israel, you mess with New York. It's a very, very powerful message.
We thank you for your service, and we will miss you next year. The parade will not be the same without you, Ambassador, but I have to thank you because you cut off the rain at about 12 o'clock, right?
That's true. We said that the rain is going to stop at noon, and it did.
Hey, you made it stop. I give you the credit for that. Ambassador Ido Aharoni, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Stephen, Becky, back to you.
Robert, excellent. Thank you very much. All right, let's dip into the parade now, and we are looking at SAR Academy and High School.
They're from Riverdale, New York, and their theme is Jerusalem, our hearts, our home. Because, Steve, you know, today is Jerusalem Day, is marked in Israel. So we're going to see a lot of the groups today marking the sights and sound of Jerusalem, the capital of Israel. And as you can see, they all have flags of Israel. There's the Jerusalem banner on your screen right now. Next to it, we saw the Lion of Judah, which is the symbol of the contributions of Israel today. You mentioned before all the technology.
Absolutely.
We're going to talk about it
it's a
more.
hotbed of technological advances for sure.
In a bunch. So yeah, Yerushalayim, as we say in Hebrew, Yerushalayim Shel Zahav. So today is Jerusalem Day, and a lot of celebrations in Jerusalem as well.
You know,
today.
and the parade just that much more colorful this year because not only do they have the banners and flags, we also have the umbrellas, the pullovers they had to wear. The good news is it is dry right now, but that's just adding one more level of fun. And honestly, when you're at an event like this, it sort of bonds you together. If the weather's not perfect, it makes that feel like that much more memorable. So that's what we're going with this year at the Celebrate Israel Parade. As you can see kids walking up and down, the baby stroller covered up, parents having fun. And it's a great day here as the kids stroll around.
I love that they have all the ponchos. I saw some of the colorful ponchos earlier as well. So, like, you're right. It's just a little more decoration.
Little added visual element.
Exactly. A bit more color to our parade. And here we have a bit more music coming in the background. So we have the Rabbi Pesach Raimon Yeshiva from Edison, New Jersey. They've come together to take in beautiful sights and again to mark the magical sound and spirit of
And you
Jerusalem.
can see them in their green shirts. That's how you know they are part of that school as they march up Fifth Avenue. What an exciting event for anyone to take part in. Truly one of those things you remember the rest of your life. You can see they are excited as the drum corps goes by. That camera is literally right to my left. So what you're hearing and seeing is the exact perspective we have from our broadcast booth set up here on Fifth Avenue and 68th Street in the Upper East Side, right alongside Central Park.
And yeah, those Connecticut Hurricanes that we see on the screen right now, we have them almost every year. They're an amazing drum corps from Seymour, Connecticut. They pride itself in being the only world-class all-age drum corps in New England. They draw members from throughout Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, as well as New York State and the New York metro area. And Steve, listen to this. They have won every major championship title in the all-age drum corps storied in history.
Wow.
Including the 3 DCA World Championship titles.
Solid drumming. They've been
Amazing.
in operation since 1932, and you can certainly hear
That's
the
a lot
results
of
of all that
practice to make the
practice.
perfect.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice. All right. We are now looking at the Joseph Kushner Hebrew Academy and the Ray Kushner Yeshiva High School. They are from Livingston, New Jersey. They are temporarily paused as we make sure to regulate the traffic up Fifth Avenue here at the Celebrate Israel Parade. It looks like they are about to get their marching orders. They are just south of us on Fifth Avenue now. You can see they are anxious to get moving, and if they knew they were on TV right now, they would be awful excited, as kids tend to be.
Yes, they would. They don't know that sometimes the camera is on you even when you're not moving.
Right, they're always shouting and yelling right into the camera, whether or not that's the live camera on TV at the moment. And here we are again. Welcome back. What a beautiful perch we have for this parade on
Yes,
Fifth Avenue.
is.
68th, throughout the year when I walk by this location, I say that's where we did the parade. What a great day that was, whether or not you're having a wonderful day.
As far as I'm concerned, this stretch on Fifth Avenue is just for Israel. There's no other parades here during the year, just the Israel Day
You've
parade.
dedicated this stretch indeed to the people of Israel. So we do
Yes.
appreciate you joining us on My 9 once again this Sunday for one of the great cultural events in the city of New York throughout the year, a day everyone looks forward to so much. And all right, now the kids have been given their marching orders. They're
Here we
excited
are.
here. Hello, everybody.
Here, the level of noise is starting to rise as they get closer to
You're
our
on
cameras.
TV. And heard one kid yell, "We love Israel." We do too. Excellent. That is certainly
That's
the
why
theme
we're
of the
here.
day. Indeed.
That's why we're here, to love Israel.
And you can see just marchers as far as the eyes can see as we look down Fifth Avenue, south in the 60s here alongside Central Park. The park on the right side of your screen, and where we are on the left side. As we continue to see just a sea of marchers walk up. Most of them in their see-through ponchos that they had to grab at the last minute because of the weather, but obviously the kids are excited as they give us lots of hugs and supports of Israel. Here they are. You're on TV. Lots of color
V'varech
here.
pri bitcha v'pri admatcha. Basically, that banner over there
Okay.
is blessing the fruit and the fruit of the land of Israel, the agriculture. I don't know if you know this, but Israel is very big on agriculture as well and innovating fruits and vegetables. For example, Israel invaded the cherry tomato. You know the mini tomatoes?
Of course, right. I didn't realize. The whole theme of Israel really is doing more with less and getting the most out of your natural resources. And that's what we've seen time and time again, all the innovations spring forth, whether it's technology, agriculture, etc. It really is just a hotbed of innovation.
Israel has the most amount of entrepreneurs per capita, the most amount of female entrepreneurs per capita. Actually, some of them are watching our live Facebook feed right now.
That is true. We welcome them as well. We love technology.
And what we have right now, Merkaz Lechayalim Bodedim, on our screen is the Center for the Lone Soldier. In Israel, there are a lot of lone soldiers. What a lone soldier basically means is that they made Aliyah to Israel without their family in the purpose of joining the IDF and joining the military services. And so they're there without a family, and there are a lot of organizations that basically help them. The Lone Soldier Center, this one is in memory of Michael Levine, and it reflects the spirit of Israel. As, like I said, it helps these lone soldiers from around the world who have left their home, and basically, so it's basically giving them like a family away from their home, and they provide food and advice and a lot of other things, and it's a really great thing
Right,
that
a
they're
great
doing.
support system during obviously a very emotionally trying and difficult time when you're serving overseas. So that is a great support system they provide there for sure.
And
Oh,
here,
look at
look at this, and now we have the Fiddler on the Roof, which is, of course, the acclaimed Broadway show, which we are thrilled to welcome the cast of the 2006 Tony-nominated Broadway production of Fiddler on the Roof, the classic, heartwarming story of fathers and daughters and husbands of wives in the shtetls of old Russia. I mean, is there anybody who has not heard of Fiddler on the Roof?
This is a classic for good purpose, of course, too. All right, the musical features a book by Joseph Stein, music and lyrics by legendary Pulitzer Prize-winning team with Jerry Bach and Sheldon Harnick. This acclaimed revival directed by Bartlett Sher, choreographed by Israel's Hofesh Schechter, stars Tony nominees Danny Burstyn and Jessica Hecht. Fiddler proud to celebrate the spirit of Israel, Lahaim, to life. Beautiful. Great to have them here. That is always, they are a big hit with the parade today, as you would imagine them to be.
Oh my God, okay, well Jessica Hecht is already sitting next to us preparing for our interview, and she just told me that the people marching by us right now by our station is her actual synagogue.
Isn't that incredible? Small world here at the Celebrate Israel Parade. And she's getting mic'd up. We're going to talk to her, and it is going to be... and we're going to take a look at the show right now, actually. This is classic. Hello, everybody. Special guest here. Jessica Hecht is joining us now. Hello.
Hi, Jessica.
Welcome.
Hey, guys.
So you told me your synagogue was just marching by?
That West End synagogue, my synagogue, just was announced.
Of all the people in this parade, what are the odds?
We timed it
of that
especially
very
for
moment?
you, Jessica.
Very Jewish coincidence.
So what does it mean to you to be here at the Celebrate Israel Parade? I mean, besides the fact that your congregation. Here's your dancers.
Perfectly timed.
It's
You've stolen one of your co-stars.
Just we've timed everything, especially
perfect.
for you.
What does it feel to be? I feel incredibly honored that you would ask me to come, and I feel like it just reminds me of the last line of the play in which Yenta decides to go to the Holy Land, and you sort of every night think, what does that mean? So it means a lot of fun.
Well, I like how that all ties into you. Fiddler is clearly a very kind of Jewish story that resonates with everybody. Do you have any kind of personal memory connected with you that kind of ties it into you?
The funny thing is I never saw Fiddler on the Roof before I did it. I never saw it. I saw the movie, but my grandmother loved the Shalom Aleichem stories. So I have a profound connection to the actual story. And I find that very moving, that I sort of have an innocence to the play, but the stories are so historical and beautiful to me.
Timeless stories, right?
Yeah.
And for people out there who are seeing your face and saying, I recognize her from somewhere else. You've got quite a TV acting background, too. Tell us some of the roles.
And I look like I'm crying. A raindrop just dropped in my eyes. Must be very good luck. You would know me maybe from Breaking Bad, if you're of a certain age, or from
what's that? Breaking Bad?
Or Friends. Now Friends has returned into
That's going to hold
Oh my God, on Netflix.
Yes, so people who never would have watched it are obsessed. So those were the two shows that you might know me from, yeah.
So before we let you go, Steve quickly mentioned that the choreographer is Chofe Shechter, an Israeli.
Yes.
What do you think he maybe brought a little of the Middle East and Israel into the show?
Yes, without a doubt, he brought this incredible tribal, ferocious energy that I find profound. And if you met Chofesh, he's such a deeply sort of fierce human being in the best way. And I think that was unique to what he understood about the origins of those dances.
And unfortunately, not the best dancing conditions today, but we were able to get the dance team to do a little bit of the play for us before, a short while ago on tape. Let's take a look at that right now. Spectacular. A classic
I
always.
love watching them.
Was that your first time watching the show?
I've literally seen it 200 times, and I'm like, oh, they're
so good.
They're really good. They're really good.
Talented cast you're working with indeed. All right, Jessica, we do appreciate you joining us
Thank you
here.
for having me.
And it really all did time out well. You saw so many people you knew even while you were right here at the
It
desk.
was perfect.
You
It
saw all
was
your
Bashert.
friends. Bashert, indeed.
תודה רבה.
Love that. All right, thank you.
Thank
Jessica
you.
Hex, all right, from Fiddler on the Roof on Broadway. Talented actress as we rejoin the parade in progress right now. You can see the blue shirts. This is the Hebrew Academy of Nassau County. They're located, of course, on Long Island. The students marching today from the school's 4 campuses: Bass Golding Elementary School in West Hempstead, Plainview Elementary School, the Moses Hornstein Educational Center Middle School, and the Brookdale High School in Uniondale.
And this year's theme is depicted on Hank's banners and T-shirts, as you can see under
lots of marchers
under
for
their
them today.
see-through ponchos. You can still see them. They rejoice with Israel's spirit and growth and beautiful flowers, plants. They applaud Israel's spirit of tzedakah, which is giving to charity, Steve, to needy people everywhere. And they revere Israel's spirit of tradition, like the Fiddler on the Roof is one of the biggest Jewish traditions in our homes. And they also feel at one with Israel in its spirit of courage and bravery.
All right, indeed. Worthwhile themes for sure as we see them marching up Fifth Avenue. As you mentioned, in the see-through ponchos, just adding another element of color and style and texture to the parade this year. Everybody excited. It seems like they're maybe even a little more keyed up for the parade this year as they've got their blue and white pom-poms.
Yeah, it's almost as if the rain got them a bit more
I'm telling you, it gives it a special type thing. You're like, all right, we're all in this together here. Anybody can go to a parade when it's sunny out. It's the real diehards that go when it rains.
Sun is for the weak.
All right, this is Dr. Felix Schlabach and family with Sandy Shmuley. They are proud to once again be here celebrating Israel's 68th birthday in the parade.
And they are a family who supports many institutions in Israel, some of which are listed on their float, as we'll see as they pass us by now. Here we see Sharei Tzedek and Yeshiva University and Emunah, Nishmat, maybe a few that I missed there as they pass us by. And of course, the music that they're featuring in the background is the music of Sandy Shmuley.
Greetings from Jerusalem. Thank you for taking part in the Israel Parade. America has no greater friend than Israel, and Israel has no greater friend than the United States of America. I want you to know that in the Middle East, a region that is plagued by the savagery of ISIS and the aggression of Iran, Israel stands as the one liberal democracy, the one country that represents the same values that Americans have. And I want to thank you, all of you in New York, who came to demonstrate this great affinity. And you express it not only for New Yorkers, but I think for so many people around the United States of America. So I want to thank you all for coming out today. I want to thank you for standing up for Israel.
All right, that, of course, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Welcome back to the Celebrate Israel Parade. We are here along Fifth Avenue in New York City. The rain has stopped. Everything is coming together right at the right time for our parade coverage.
Knock on wood, the rain will not come back. And what we have right now, we have the Saints Brigade, one of the colorful bands here at our parade. They're from Port Chester, New York. And this is their 5th appearance, consecutive appearance in our Celebrate Israel Parade. They are led by director Frank Barcella, Madeline Rent, Carlos Becerra, and Troy Williams. And they are also a very competitive group. Steve, they are the 3-time defending Drum Corps Associates, individual and ensemble percussion battery champions.
Will they be able to make it 4 in a row? We will see. I don't see why not. Talented group, as you can see in here right now in front of you. Let's take a second to listen in. Excellent. Very nice. as they wait in formation. So many moving parts to the whole marching band thing. They've got the outfit, they've got to march correctly, they've got to know their music. Very impressive always as they march right by our broadcast booth here on 5th Avenue. And now we're looking at the Mariah School. They are from Englewood, New Jersey. Their theme for the parade, Orange, You Amazing Israel. That's why they have the orange shirts on, a fun play on words.
Yeah, they're basically, why are they choosing the orange? Because of the miracles Israel's arid soul, which produces the best oranges ever, the Jaffa oranges, of course. Israel's agriculture, as we mentioned earlier, is one of the best in the world, of course, because we have sun all the time.
I know,
Steve.
I know.
It would never rain in June in Israel. Never.
We are persevering even through the rain here on the Celebrate Israel Parade. Fitting, correct, right? All right, Mariah students, they've taken part in all sorts of volunteer opportunities to help feed the poor and to give to the needy throughout the state of Israel. And we just have a sea of orange on 5th Avenue right now. This is one of the bigger groups we have marching in the parade. They say they imagine a bright, fruitful, and bountiful, peaceful future for the citizens of Israel and the world. Certainly a worthwhile thing we all aspire to on parade day and every day. Hello, everybody. This is a very excited group of kids coming by here. Hello, everybody. You're on TV. Wave. Israel, and there's the banner we were talking about. Israel, Orange, You Amazing. A fun play on words. Perfect for parade day here in Manhattan.
And now we have the Gift of Life, which is a marrow registry, which is proud to celebrate Israel here today with us. Children and adults who are diagnosed with bone marrow, with blood cancer every 3 minutes, which is an amazing and tragic statistic. The marrow donations offer a cure only if a genetic match can be found.
And this next information point, so incredible. Donors of Jewish heritage are actually needed because the Holocaust severed bloodlines. Incredible.
So basically, it's harder to find matches.
Harder to find a right match, right? Because the horrors that took place back in 1940-something. All right, now, get your cheek swabbed today to register as a donor at the grandstand with the Gift of Life Marrow Registry. Such an important thing to do.
So important.
Can't raise enough awareness of that. What a great thing to do. Please take part in that if you can.
You know, if you look at the screen right now, you would not recognize that you would not believe us even if we told you that it was pouring rain earlier.
Yeah, right. It was raining as hard as it can rain, and now it has cleared up somewhat. Enough certainly to get the parade in. That's all we need. If it stayed like this, we would be quite happy as you take a look again at the Marrow Registry float. Hello, everybody. The Gift of Life, Team Israel. Thank you very much.
They say the blood is thicker than water, not even a blood.
Everybody wants to say hello. And now we have the kids you just saw coming to the camera. They're from Yeshivat Bitachon, which is a small school in Brooklyn, New York, which celebrates every child's individuality. And they are proud to march again this year in the celebration of Israel.
And I see one of their banners says, Israel's spark lights up the world. A beautiful banner there. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. All right. Now we are looking at the Frisch School. All right, they're from Paramus, New Jersey. They are a modern Orthodox yeshiva high school, some 600 students strong. Their theme, the spirit of Israel, nation, land, and Torah.
So their banner displays a vivid student fashion pop art painting. I hope we get to see that in a second as they pass us by. In the style of Roy Lichtenstein, portraying the various well springs from which the spirit of Israel flow forth.
That was a great, let's start artistically. We only saw it for a fraction of a second there, but that was a great banner. One of my favorites so far. And they're paying tribute to all the various contributions and contributors to Israel's unique spirit, and pray that we bear witness as that spirit continues to flourish. They've got a rolling boombox type setup with the Israeli flag, which you see right in front of us right now. Very clever.
That's innovative.
Mobile DJ, they do parties too.
That's innovative. That's technology for you.
It symbolizes everything we are celebrating today here at the Celebrate Israel Parade, indeed. And you can see the babies all bundled up in their strollers.
All right, this is Temple Shalom of West Essex. They are from Cedar Grove, New Jersey. They are a dynamic Reformed congregation, and they are reprising their award-winning Star Wars parade theme from 1978. How fitting.
Wow.
Very cool. All right, they celebrate the extraordinary force and energy of Israel's achievements in cellular technology, medical breakthroughs, nation-building, disaster relief, pharmaceuticals, fiber optics, genetics, agricultural innovation, aerospace, democracy, and much, much more. It is a long list, and it is a worthy list, so we salute them.
You know, Steve, you mentioned earlier the spirit of Israel. May it always be with us, of course, and all the technology, for instance, the cell phones. Did you know the first cell phone was invented by Motorola Israel in Israel? We also invented voicemail.
Wow.
Yes.
I don't check my voicemail anymore, but I do realize at the time of its invention, it was a very powerful invention.
Yes. Instant messaging.
Much better. Now you're getting my language. All right.
So all these technologies were invented in Israel.
It's incredible. It is a huge tech hotbed for sure. So many things we take for granted
I mean,
now.
We're Facebook Living and Periscoping and all these things. I mean, that wouldn't exist if you didn't have instant messaging first.
Indeed. It's the building block for everything I spend most of my day distracting myself with, and I love it. We are actually, if you want to watch a little behind the scenes, I've got my Facebook Live on the desk looking at the parade route. That's Steve Lacey NYC on Facebook. You can check that out.
And now we have the American Zionist movement marching by us. They reflect the full diversity of Zionism, which reflects the visions of Theodore Herzl and the other founding fathers of Israel. Zionism is, of course, the spirit of Israel, and Herzl is the dude who said, if you want it, it is not a fantasy or a dream, when he, of course, was talking about the reality of the state of Israel.
Indeed. Excellent. You see them.
And marching with AZM today behind their float are Bnei Tzion, Amit, Habonim, and Hashomer. These are all youth groups and Jewish organizations that are within the American Zionist movement and the World Zionist movement.
Very nice. Hello, everybody. Uh-oh, the rain's starting to come down a little bit here again along the parade route. You can see the umbrellas are back out more than they were. Everybody's prepared one way or another. Another great way to avoid the rain, you can see, wear a bear outfit like this guy. That keeps you nice and dry.
Oh yeah, that's a good umbrella.
Hello, everybody. New York loves Israel. You see the signs coming up, the blue signs. Hello. As we hear Soul Farm in the background, our house band once again for the Celebrate Israel parade.
And now we have ARZA, which is the Association of Reformed Zionists in America. They're based here in New York City. And they are also celebrating the sight, sounds, and spirit of Israel by embracing the range of the culture, religious, and the ecological diversity present in modern-day Israel today.
Okay, and marching with ARZA are several groups, including NFTY. That's a movement that builds strong, welcoming, inspired communities through team-powered engagement. NFTY's team pursues Tikkun Olam. Did I say that right? Tikkun Olam.
Tikkun Olam, yes you did.
Tikkun Olam, all right.
Tikkun Olam, Steve. Tikkun means to fixing, and Olam is the world, so it's fixing the world via charity.
Very nice. What better than that? That is a high ideal for all of us to aspire to, so that's great. As you see the New York Loves Israel banners continuing to march up Fifth Avenue. Everybody excited, and as soon as the rain started, it looks like it's kind of lighten up again, so that's good news. As you join us here, if you're just joining us on My 9, this is Fifth Avenue, New York City, the Celebrate Israel Parade.
Oh my God, there are kids here that I used to teach from Forest Hills who came to say hello. Hey guys!
How are you, man? How's it going, dude? How are you? Well, this is us right now. We're on TV right now. We're broadcasting the parade right now. All right, so Becky, tell. I think that's fascinating. Tell the audience what just took place here along the parade route.
Well, a bunch of kids that are marching with the Forest Hill group at a school that I used to teach and coach. I also coached basketball at a few Jewish organizations. So they just saw me and they were so excited to see me. So they stopped to kind of scream and say stuff. They wanted to talk a bit more. I guess they didn't realize we were actually on live television right now. But hey,
No, it's not. You know,
That's always
the
fun.
thing I like about this, and we've already seen this so many times, also with Julia earlier, the actress and Fiddler on the Roof, it is a massive event, a big event, a worldwide event that takes place every year, but it does seem to have a very small community aspect to it where everybody does seem to know everybody else, which is kind of nice. A great sense of community during the Celebrate Israel Parade. All right, let's get back to my colleague, Robert Moses, who is joining us once again with a guest. Robert.
Hey, Stephen, Becky, good to see you again. I am here with Eric Goldstein, the CEO of the UJA Federation of New York. Eric, always a pleasure to see you.
Pleasure to be here with you.
Refresh people, what exactly does the UJA Federation do? Let's start there.
Sure. UJA Federation of New York is the largest safety net for services for New Yorkers of all backgrounds and Jews around the globe. We provide literally $150 million of services a year across the gamut of needs, treating, benefiting the most vulnerable in our community.
And what role do you guys play in the parade?
Well, we are the largest funder of the parade, and we are incredibly proud to do so. Today, more than ever before, critical to show our firm support for the state of Israel and its people. And so we have been supporting this parade for a long time, and it gives us enormous pleasure to do so.
And Eric, you look remarkable considering the circumstances we're dealing with. I don't ever remember, this is my 5th year doing this parade, I don't remember weather quite like this.
Look, I've been marching this parade literally for 30 years or more, and I've never recalled it being quite as bad as this in terms of weather, but the weather can't dampen our enthusiasm for this parade, for this cause, and we are so, so grateful to be able to do this each year and let it get stronger and stronger and bigger and bigger.
And Eric, since television is all about timing, the UJA float is coming up right behind us.
Hey, yeah.
You like how we planned that out?
You guys are really terrific.
Well, we try. Eric, one other thing, what importance does this parade have, not only here in New York, but also for those who are watching us in Israel and around the globe for that matter?
Sure. Look, New York is the largest diaspora Jewish community in the world, and it's particularly important for New York to show its support, whether you agree with a government policy or not. We come together out of a common love for the state of Israel, and this is a day to put aside differences and to come together as a community. And I think it's critically important for New York to show its support and that we stand firmly with Israel, whatever happens. And I think we're a model for the world in terms of our support.
Well, Eric, it's always a pleasure to get to talk to you. Eric Goldstein, the CEO of the UJA Federation of New York. Eric, stay dry.
Thanks so much.
It looks as though you're doing a pretty good job so far.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Becky, Steve, back to you.
Robert, very well. We appreciate it. Thank you very much as we return live to Fifth Avenue here.
the rain is kind of getting on us now.
I know.
I think it's the wind that's kind of
it's the wind as much as the rain. Hopefully that's just knocking it off the trees from before. And welcome back, everybody. Here we are. We've got the best seats in the house for the Celebrate Israel Parade. Becky and I back together for the second year in a row. Pleasure to be by your side.
We are, and per people writing to me on Twitter, of course they're going to march in the rain. Anything for Israel, they're writing to me on Twitter. And also, we got a funny tweet just a little while ago. Wait, where is it? Hold on. Here we are. Oh no, that's sent me to you. Technology. Johnny Y said, "Who needs Cagney and Lacey? We have Griffin and Lacey.
Boom.
Together on Fifth." I like that one. I like that
Johnny
one.
gets the tweet of the day so far.
Johnny, high five for you. Tweet of the day.
If you want to talk to us, I'm Stephen Lacey on Twitter with a V, and you are Dorothy of Israel.
I'm Dorothy of Israel. Yes, the Wizard of Oz. My name is not Dorothy. So you can tweet us with the hashtag Together on Fifth, and we'll read out some of the funny ones.
All right, here's the UJA Federation of New York. They are with the music of DJ Lee Epstein of Jewish Rock Radio, and they say they are proud to come together as one community to celebrate Israel. Okay, let's talk about the hashtags here that are associated with them, which are Together on Fifth. Oh, there's for social media, for our friends on social media. If you want to hashtag your updates from the parade, or if you just like to get into the conversation from home in front of the TV, Facebook, etc.
We will be reading. You can also catch our broadcast on celebrateisrael.org online, and also shalom לכולם בערוץ 20 שם בבית שצופים בשידור החי. Hi to everybody there in Israel who may be watching this on Israel's channel 20, but we're here on My 9, aren't we, Steve?
All right, and here's the JCRC float with the Maccabees coming up 5th Avenue. Together on 5th, Celebrate Israel are the hashtags. Once again, if you would like to join the conversation on social media, we'd love to hear from you. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us here live on the Facebook. I think I'm going to end the broadcast for the time being so I can check on Twitter and other things, but thanks for being with us. We appreciate you joining my Facebook Live stream. Take care. The parade just keeps coming up 5th Avenue as far as the eye can see. A great sight. You can see the American flag and Israeli flags blowing in the wind. On Sunday here on 5th Ave, Manhattan's Upper East Side. Just the perfect place. Hello, everybody. Hello. Perfect venue for a parade. Always one of the great events of the year. Hello. What's going on, buddy? How are you, man? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. I love being on TV. People think I matter. Hello. How's it going? How are you? Happy Parade Day. Hello, hello. What's going on? You guys are on TV right now. There's the monitor. Woo! Pretty exciting. What's not to love about a parade?
It's amazing how television makes people
Everything.
go excited.
Oh, here we go. Yep.
Any camera, people will get excited.
People go nuts. That's right. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Thanks for being here. Hello. How are you? How's it going? Fun, fun. Wow, we got a big group here.
A big group celebrating Israel here.
Yes, they all have the matching blue shirts. Hello, everybody. And they've got some very colorful, sparklery things, which is giving a great visual element here. Going nuts
look
as
at
they
that.
walk by the boom camera, right. Hello, everybody.
What we're seeing right now are the El Al pilots. El Al is Israel's national flight airline company. It's not necessarily the government's company, but it is the Israeli one. It is probably the most secure one in the world. Ben Gurion
right.
Airport is probably the most secure airport in the world. There's no attacks have happened there. The El Al pilots are usually trained from the Israeli Air Force and go straight into that kind of work.
Very serious business, but of course in true Israeli spirit. They are dressed in the uniform. They're singing and dancing along the parade route, having fun today, as are the rest of us. So good to see them. El Al, the Ministry of Tourism, and El Al pilots.
And here on Twitter, we have a shout out to Michael Miller and his amazing staff who every year work hard organizing this parade and for making New York a better place, from Jerry Rosen to Michael Miller from the JCRC. Now we're going to go to our house band. We're going to go to Soul Farm, who created, they're going to do Walk With Me, which is one of their specialties.
That's where they actually wrote that several years ago for the Celebrate Israel Parade. All right, here's Soul Farm.
So let's go to Soul Farm, which is led by lead singer Noah Solomon Chase.
Let me fall into your arm at the end of the day, and you're lost on your ancient pathway. A moment of quiet when I'm on my knees. Oh, in a burning sun, let me find some peace. Yes, I know what this is worth and how much it means to you. Oh, I know how hard it is to make the dream come true. Oh, 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 walk with me. You'll never walk alone. There's a boy in the dark, in the moving slow. We paint the trees in the sand where nothing will grow. I feel connected, no matter where I go. Yes, you're in my heart, you are my own. Oh, now I understand all the work we'll have to do. Yes, to keep this garden going, make the dream come true. Walk with me, you'll never walk alone. Walk with me, you'll never walk alone. Walk with me, you'll never walk alone. Walk with me, you'll never walk.
All right, that was Soul Farm. Walk with me, the house band, once again for the Celebrate Israel Parade here in New York City. Always great hearing them, and we do appreciate you being with us here on My 9 once again. This is my second year partnered with Becky, and it has been great. Such an honor to be a part of this great worldwide event that takes part every year in June here in New York City. You can see the Sea of Blue marching up Fifth Avenue. Just spectacular.
And I'd like to say thank you for having me for the 6th time here on My 9 and the first time broadcasted to Israel on Arutz 20. We're going to keep doing that for on the web and in Israel for an extra hour. So keep following us at celebrateisrael.org and channel 20. Shalom and thank you.
Shalom Lahaim. Thanks for being with us.